to beautiful Atlanta, Georgia, here at McEachern High School for the 2020 Football Hotbed National Junior Showcase. Hashtag Hotbed World. There we go. It's been a great day so far. We had two really good games. The freshman and sophomore games both went down to the wire. We're hoping for another great game here.
You know, Coach, when you look at this, these are all guys that are upcoming seniors, right?
Indeed.
So their first game as a senior in high school will be as an all-star.
Well, I was just thinking about how great it is for the guys to be getting snaps right now. You know, padded snaps in late January. That's a big edge, in my opinion.
You know, you get – and you're not getting padded snaps against just anybody. You're getting padded snaps against guys that are, you know, college recruits.
No doubt, guys that are from all over. We've seen kids today from Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Mississippi, Texas, Maine, Illinois, Maryland.
Can't forget Maine, Coach. I'm just telling you.
Can't forget, man. That's a long ways.
Chicago. We had, you know, I was looking at the thing. You know, I didn't see the kid from Maine, but or I didn't see that he was from Maine. But, you know, I was looking at the thing going, wow, there's teams from everywhere, people from everywhere here. It's pretty cool stuff, man.
There's no doubt, buddy.
All right, so Team White's going to be kicking off. This is timed like a regular game. It's 12 minutes, not the 10-minute timing we've been having today. We got, you know, and so just like in every other game today, the white team has won the toss and deferred.
That does seem to be the pattern.
I mean, be interested to see if everything else follows suit. It's going to be rough seeing these numbers once these shadows get across the field.
Yeah. Will Bettridge out to kick for the white team. He's out of Gulliver in Miami.
Boom.
And he tattoos that one. It's going to drive him into the end zone. But, okay, There it is.
Touchback.
There's the call. I thought, are they going to let him bring it out? That's not something I'm used to seeing in high school ball.
I understand.
Although we have seen games where they allow it.
Yeah, it's like they just forget. So first and 10 right here at the 20.
All right.
I guess that.
Yeah, you got to back up, fellas.
They were excited, Coach. That's all. All right, so doubles look early.
Jaden Williams at quarterback. Jaden from Miami Central in Miami, Florida. There's a snap. Give around the right side. Nice, tough run, flag down. Carried by Joel Felder out of Boyd Anderson in North Lauderdale, Florida. Met quickly by number 7, Fernando Sanch out of Grayson here in Georgia. What was the call? Did you see that?
I haven't seen anything yet.
He signaled something and pointed fast. He's moving too quick.
Coach, what are your keys to today's game?
Special teams and center quarterback exchange.
We haven't seen any of those play any kind of part in any game today, have we?
My goodness, what was it?
Face mask, Coach. It was face mask. Are you kidding me? They called helmet to helmet on a running play?
Maybe he led with his crown. Maybe that's what happened.
Okay.
Jaden Williams in the gun.
Got to get back into my mindset.
Here comes jet motion.
Here comes jet sweep.
And there's the give on the jet around the left side. He turns it. Oh,
ooh, hello.
that carried by number 1, Romello Brinson. And looked like number 7, Fernando Sanch. Threw it up in there and introduced himself. Still going to be good for about 5 yards. That was a great job by Sanch, really filling that hole, you know.
Yeah, He introduced himself.
That's the thing about playing linebacker is you just keep running down the line until you see an open window, and then you close it.
So gain of 6 actually on first down, so 2nd down and 4 right here.
Williams takes a snap.
Tackle trap.
Give off the right side. Still up and going. He's got it. I thought he had a chance there for a second. Nice, tough run by Kai Robichaux from Glenwood out of Ellerslie, Georgia. Who made that play?
Number 64 had a hand in there.
64, Ashton Williamson on the play out of Dutchtown High School.
That was number 5 running the ball, Coach.
It was indeed, sir.
He just ran for 8 yards and a first down.
Williams takes a snap, drops. Looks right, comes back left. Hits the middle of the field. Omari Stewart on the catch out of Miami Norland in Miami, Florida. Omari already has an offer from Florida International. It's going to bring up first down.
Yep. 14-yard gain.
And
First
again,
and 10.
the first team with the ball on the move.
Yeah, it's been the way.
Here comes motion. Give on the zone,
Goodness
going back the other
gracious.
way, and nice job sealing the edge by the tackle right there. He's got some room. He's staying up. He's running tough. Nice job by Kai Robichaux. Brought down by number 9, Julian Simmons out of Heritage in Conyers, Georgia.
24-yard gain. It'll be first and goal from the 8 right there, Coach.
What sprung that play was the pinning of the edge right there.
man,
That's the thing is when you're playing that spot, you got to really get your head around and get your butt turned. If you can do that and give the sideline to somebody, your back's got a real chance at scoring.
And I'm going to tell you right now, everybody on the front right there, everybody on the defensive front got walled. Everybody. They had no penetration, and there was – I mean, it was just when you looked at that, there was nobody outside. It was wide open.
That was a great job right there by the right tackle. So that's number 65 right there while I'm giving him credit. Deshaun Davis out of Columbia High School.
Screen
Screen
Touchdown.
right there, number 1. He's in. That's it. That's it.
Woo.
Screen to Romello Brinson out of Miami Northwestern from Miami, Florida. I'm having a tough time with Miami today, saying it. Big play right there. And just like that, black team marches down the field.
I mean, Brinson is quick. You know, he caught the thing, spun back out on the quick screen, got right back to the corner of the end zone. I mean, that's just, you know, things like that aren't supposed to happen that easily.
No, you're definitely right about that. Leo Zarzo out to kick. Leo from Miami Northwestern out of Miami, Florida. You could have chartered the bus for Miami today.
Yeah, I mean, you start hearing things like Norland, you know, Miami Northwestern. It's a who's who in high school football in the state
There's a
of Florida.
snap, a hold. The kick is up, and it's good.
So with 9:22 to go here in the first quarter, Team Black 7, Team White nothing.
Team Black makes short work of things.
And they're the first team to score and make the extra point, Coach.
You know, that's quite the observation.
In every game, we've had a 6-point lead. And then the next points gave the opposing team the 7-6 lead because we had a field goal, or excuse me, an extra point that hit the upright after a 12-men on the field penalty. And then we had one that after it looked like a questionable hold, didn't get to the upright.
Yeah, I'm just glancing at some of the statistics here. Robichaux had 1,300 yards rushing last year, 300 yards receiving, and 20 touchdowns.
We can see why.
I'm going to say he's a playmaker.
I'm going to say he's just good, Coach. You don't have to – I mean, playmakers and all that stuff, sometimes your playmaker just may be the dude that you put in there and you want him to run real fast down the field. That guy can play. I'm pretty sure he can do whatever you ask him to do.
There's no question about that, my friend.
So we have – now, see, this is what's exciting to me is that you've got all of this You've got all of this. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, I just make sure my ears doing some funny stuff over here.
I don't have you in my ear, though.
So
Doba Fofana back deep. Can you see the number on the other side? Is that 7?
I think so.
That's Davis Mallinger
Yes, it's 7.
out of Vera High School in Palm Bay, Florida.
Be interesting.
Fofana out of West Forsyth incoming.
I can't wait to see what this looks like. This should be fun.
And there's a kick. It's going to bounce and be fielded at about the 13-yard line.
Uh-oh.
That's Fofana around the edge. He's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Now you asked me about helmets. I like that helmet.
By it looks like number 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's no, that's not number 3. Sorry, number 9. Number 9, Marcellus Hazelt out of St. Francis in Roswell, Georgia.
Oh, okay. So, 1st and 10 right here, Team White. Ball's at the 32-yard line. It looks like they're coming out in empty.
Cody Morrell out of Lake Nona in Orlando, Florida. Looks like somebody started early right
That'd
there.
be number 8, Coach. He knew that it was empty, and he was fixing to get a jump. He was going
Corey Hammond fixing to take off right there. Ja'Cory out of Miami Northwestern. But it's going to make it a little easier for Team White, who definitely needs to put together a drive based upon what we just saw.
We just saw that they just moved the sticks again instead of 1st and 10 almost became 1st and 10 again.
Morrell in the gun, drops, looks to his left, throws it out there. Not much there.
Gain of 2 right there.
Pass caught by number 7, Davis Mallinger from Vieira in Palm Bay, Florida. Play made. Guy's got his jersey rolled up. It's hard to see.
2nd down and 2 right here.
Morrell in the gun. There's a snap. He pulls
Uh-oh.
it, going around the left side. He's going to have enough for the first down.
Nice job. Really nice job.
Morrell, nice run.
5-yard gain and a 1st down right there, Coach.
Brought down by number, let's see. Well, I'm having a hard time seeing all the way over there. You see that number? Is that 28? 26?
26.
That says Clark Central, but I'm pretty sure that's a Miami Northwestern helmet.
Oh, no, that's Clark Central got the same helmets.
Well, that would explain it. There's a snap.
Hello.
Oh, they're in a hurry.
Is that number 44?
I think so. Or
Justin Walton out of Dutchtown.
let's see. 44s. We did say 44, right?
I did. Said Justin Walton from Dutchtown.
There he is. Justin Walton from Dutchtown in McDonough, Georgia.
Yep. We know all them guys.
Morrell takes a snap. Gives.
He fell.
He was fixing to go.
He was, too.
That ball carried by number 1 for the white team. What color is that helmet?
I don't know, buddy.
No. Number 1, white. There's a snap. Oh, good gravy.
And it's Dutchtown again, Coach.
It's Justin Walton.
Wow.
From his linebacker spot there in a hurry.
Exploded.
Yeah, he just destroyed everything up there.
He did. I mean, there's no other way, you know. I mean, goodness gracious.
That joker can play.
And he's just, I mean, off the rip, dude is flying. So we're halfway through the first quarter. First punt of the afternoon comes from Team White right here.
6 minutes and some change.
They'll be punting with the wind right here, Coach. So this should be the most.
Black up 7-0.
Yep. Had to make sure everybody knows the rules.
Yeah. Will Bettridge back to kick. Will out of Gulliver in Miami, Florida. There's a snap. He gets a pretty good punt off. Going to send people chasing. Going to be picked up, headed down the right sideline. That ball picked up by number 5, Kyle Robichaux. Is that 5 or 6? I think that was number 6, Joel Felder, out of Boyd Anderson in North Lauderdale, Florida.
Tackle was made by number 44.
Number 44 on the play, Evan Barnes out of Walton, Marietta, Georgia.
And so Team Black is right back at it with 5:49 here to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is one of those where you need to stop.
Yeah, immediately. Now you got to. This is something where you got to get off the field.
Jaden Williams drops, looks left,
gone, touchdown.
Lets it fly, and he's all by himself. There he goes. Come on, motor, buddy, motor. And he's not going to be – oh, man, what a play. That's some serious hustle right there. Omari Stewart, but caught by number 13. That's Jabari Hill out of Atlantic in Delray Beach, Florida. Caught him at 6 foot 192. 6 feet tall, 192 pounds, and can run like that.
What? 70 yards right there, big guy. 70 yards.
Jabari had 4 blocked punts last year. I think his speed and explosiveness is not something that's a secret.
Well, that was just,
if they hold him out right here, how big a play is that?
That was just and the thing about it was that was a straight bust on the coverage.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah, because he was like,
They just ran the simplest thing. They ran a little clear-out route, a 5-yard out and a go route, and the corner said, oh, I'm going to pick this go route off.
That's where we need to be able to cue up the music, all by myself, because he was standing there all by his lonesome. And we had some people starting with other people not starting. There it is.
False start. There it is.
Yep. And now how big is the play? Now you're at the 6-yard line. If they hold them to 3 right here, everybody needs to go and pat Jabari Hill on the back.
I mean, what number is Jabari Hill?
Number 13. And he is apparently very, very fast.
Yes. You mean because he ran that dude down?
Okay, because the thing is, Omari Stewart can roll. Like, that kid's no slouch. He can really move. I'm trying to find his 40 time right now. I know I've got it. All right. Williams in the gun. There's a snap. Give around the right side.
Yes.
He's got all kinds of room.
Oh, nice tackle right there.
Nicely done. Ball carried by number 22, Vashad Quinn out of Columbus in Miami, Florida. Did you see who made that play?
2 guys with their jerseys pulled up.
Yep. Let's see. Stewart. His 40 time is not listed.
All right, there it is.
Williams. Looks like they tried to give on. Oh, no, he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball.
Wow.
And 54.
Number 54.
Ike Collins out of Dwyer in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida.
Out of Dwyer.
Man. Oh, my goodness.
And so, hustle.
A hustle play just goes to show you, don't ever give up on it. Don't ever give up on it.
I mean, that was unbelievable. Let's see if we can see what happens.
Morrell in the
Everybody's playing
gun.
these single high safeties. Somebody's got to get somebody down a seam.
There's
Oh,
a
my
snap.
word.
Oh. Well,
Oh, there it is. Boy, that's a great job.
That was a good job by Morrell getting that ball out of there.
I'm not so sure he's going to want to ever do that again after the hit he just took after that.
Yeah, the offensive line needs help on the edges right there, really kind of struggling.
Who was that pass intended for, Coach? 83?
It was 83.
So
Yeah,
second down and
83.
10 right here, ball at the 5-yard line.
Morrell in the gun again.
My
Oh,
word.
no.
And there's the safety.
And that's going to be a safety, and now they got to kick again. I think maybe they need to consider. And how high are those snaps? Is there any way we can see a replay of the snap?
It would.
Was the snap just high?
It was high a little bit.
I know it had a lot of mustard on it.
Yeah, it was high. And it had some zip upon it. Here it is.
It looked like maybe that was at his face.
Yeah.
And it was just too much. I happen to know one of the kids on the line, and from the same neighborhood, and I know he can snap. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Killed me, man.
Well, I mean, sometimes you got to make a change, and here we go right here. Now we're watching.
I mean,
there you go. Get some snaps.
I didn't even get over and get my sheet turned around before we had a fumble, then we had a safety.
I think we can give the nose guard credit for the safety.
I agree.
Because I do know that it's tough to it's tough to snap with somebody over the top of you.
This is the first time we've had a multi-score lead all day today.
It is.
The first time all day.
It's a two-possession game. And nice boot. Going to be fielded by number 6 coming around the right side.
Better show
He's
up.
He's got the edge.
Hello.
And then atomic knee somebody. That was Joel Felder out of Boyd Anderson in North Lauderdale. Who made that play?
Number 8.
Number 8. Thank you. Alex Bell out of Coral Gables, also in Miami. I think a lot of these kids know each other.
Yeah, this is just this is an extended practice. They all these guys have seen each other all year in region.
I would think so. I don't know enough about the classifications in Florida to speak intelligently about it.
I really wish I could see what kind of football this is that guy's throwing in down there. Because it looks like one of those plastic things we use at the football camp.
Well, those things do grip well. Composite balls, that's one of the big things about them.
Kick that thing, let it grab a hold of that turf, it'll roll out the back of the stadium.
Looks like Williams updating the line right there.
Should be coming down here to this slot that's not covered.
And I'm guessing
timeout.
Black timeout.
First timeout for team.
There was something wrong there.
He couldn't believe that they wouldn't just not cover the slot. That was what he couldn't believe.
Yeah, that's.
So
I'm cracking and I can't hear myself.
So I mean, one of the things that we talked about earlier on, we talked about reaching, getting a reach block. That first series. Have you been paying any more attention to that? And not that I can't talk to you now because they've just taken your headset, but so I guess I'll talk to myself. Anyway, point I was trying to make was that we were going to talk about offensive line play with the offensive line coach. So we'll just wait.
Well, Craig.
Here we go. All right. So here we go, Team Black. It's a quick screen right here. Out to number 11. Nice. Pick up about 10. It's going to be a first down right there. So Jamon Coleman on the reception right there.
Out of Waukegan High School in a Popka, Florida.
Oh, okay. He's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Guess he's back.
I'm not going to say anything about that.
All right. That was a nice play right there.
It was.
I'll tell you what, great job by the O-line. Really good use of their hands, kind of taking that quick kick step, and then, giving the pitter-pat with the hands, trying to keep the defensive lineman off balance.
Here
comes motion. And there it is.
Look at the safety show up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
That's number 13 again,
Oh, my
Coach.
goodness. He's player of the game. It's done. He's player of the game. It's over. Jabari Hill is now mayor of Powder Springs and player of the game.
All right, Coach. You do understand. You do understand that he is the touchdown-saving tackle, and then he just came from the safety position for a tackle for a loss on the jet sweep.
Jamon Coleman, on the carry right there. But again, Jabari Hill out of Atlantic in Delray Beach, Florida, just laying the law.
Second down and 10 right here for Team Black. Clock ticks under 2:30.
Oh, bad snap right there. Good gravy.
64 said hello.
And that's Ashton Williamson just busting through the line right there. Great job. Good use of his hands. As the thing, the battle between the offensive and defensive line is a battle of the hands. It's get off and battle of the hands.
Yes, I mean, Coach, there's nothing else that you can say right there about. I mean, that right there was just the ball bounced. You see who carried that? Was that number 20?
Nobody carried it. Somebody fell in it. Williams lets one fly,
wow.
Has a receiver wide open.
Holy smokes.
And man, that was a nice move. That ball caught by number 7. Denarius D. out of Monroe area. And from Monroe, Georgia.
31 yards completion and a first down.
Really nice play right there. And the move right there after he caught it kind of out there in the flats.
Mm-hmm.
Williams in the gun, doubles look for him. Great pocket. Gave
Touchdown.
Receiver a chance. That's a touchdown. That's number 5. Nick Evans from Jefferson in Jefferson, Georgia. Are they the Dragons?
Yes, sir, they are.
I always thought that was an interesting mascot. But give them 6. And so we may see you the first lopsided game of the day.
It's now 16 or 15 to nothing, about to be 16 to nothing before the end of the first quarter. Coach, can I just tell you, we have a perfect quarterback rating at the end of the first quarter.
So Mr. Williams doing pretty good, eh?
Yeah, I'd say.
Jaden Williams out of Miami Central, obviously in Miami, Florida. Out to kick, Leo Zorro. And he punches it through. Leo from Miami Northwestern.
16 to nothing, Coach, with 1:14 to go in the first half.
Yeah, that's you watch the white team make a couple of really solid plays in a row. I mean, really impact plays, and then, it's amazing that you don't have kids panic because they're not used to playing with each other. If you play together, it's one. You're going to have to weather some storms. It's going to happen. You go down by a score or 2 early, and you just don't worry about it. You just keep playing and know that eventually things are going to start happening.
Yeah. And, we've talked about this whole thing for 3 games now, but, we just watched probably 2 of the best defensive football plays
Oh, yeah.
that you could see with,
I tell you what, if I was on the black team, I would refuse to run the jet
At
to
number
the
13.
to the side of where Jabari is going to be rolling down. I would not do it. I'd be like, you know what, I'm going to cut this one up.
I know one thing. I mean, they had everything blocked up. The one person they couldn't block was the safety, and that was the one person they needed to block.
Well, and when the motion started, here he came.
And next time they do that, he might definitely need to be the one they block.
And there's the Zarzo kick, fielded at about the 3-yard line, coming back towards the middle. It's going to be tripped up.
Ooh. There's some people getting dropped off on that return,
Yeah.
Coach.
Looks like he got tripped up by number 21, Jabari Christie, out of Dwyer, Riviera Beach, Florida.
Man.
Another big safety at 6'1", 202.
Woo. 6'1", 202.
That's a big old safety.
Where do we get these safeties at, Coach? We've been playing with safeties that are
The
5'6",
NFL?
102. 106 to go here in the first quarter.
Morrell in the
16
gun.
to nothing.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Morrell in the gun. Changes formation.
Got single,
Trips to the right side.
single coverage over there, Coach.
And timeout black. I think it's the sideline.
It is. It's the sideline.
Whoever's on the far sideline is going to burn all their timeouts in the first quarter. I think that's the thing.
I mean, nobody else has called a timeout today but anybody that stands on that sideline. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you got it, Coach. That's it. It's just the sideline.
That particular sideline just makes you kind of antsy.
I can assure you, I've coached on that sideline. I can tell you one other thing that sideline makes you is cold, especially about right now.
Oh, yeah, because there's nothing over there.
Nobody. I was coached here 2015, or well, I guess it was, yeah. It was 2015, and it was frigid. And I made the mistake of not thinking it was going to be that cold.
Well, that happens from time to time.
Yeah, it was not a good day. At least it wasn't raining.
Oh, that's the worst.
All right, so we got 1st and 10. Same look.
Morrell takes a snap. Oh,
Okay.
give. Supposedly off the left side.
Well, that was supposed to be some kind of long trap right there, Coach.
It looked like see what number that big cat is.
Yeah, it's number 93.
He's got his jersey 93. He's got a jersey rolled up. Well, good job, number 93.
What was the number running? What was the running back's number?
I believe that was 44 or 40. 40, sorry. Montavious Bank out of – oh, he's wide open.
And
Oh, that pass intended for number 7, Davis Mallinger out of Vieira, Palm Bay. Did you see who the DB on that side was?
number 12.
Play made by number 12, Carnell Partridge out of Coral Gables in Miami.
I will say this much. If he throws that out in front of him,
Oh, yeah, he's still running.
it's all over. 3rd down right here, 14.
Morrell in the gun. There's a snap. Lets it fly out to his right.
Nice catch.
Pass caught. It's going to be short. Oh, good job rallying to the ball there. Pass caught by number 83. Brought down by a host of black team members. And that's going to be the end of one. So at the end of one, black 16, white nothing.
Yeah, Coach. Seems like this might be the first time all day where we're going to be staring at a possible, lopsided affair.
Yeah, I think you might be right. But, we've watched things. Sometimes it just takes a minute for things to click.
Even it out real quick.
All right. So, today we've already witnessed a freshman national showcase and a national sophomore showcase, both of which were very good games. The first of which went to overtime.
Yeah, I appreciate them going for 2 to try to win it.
The white team has to go for it on 4th and forever, and they end up scoring. Or was it 4? They had gotten down at 4th and 5 and then threw the touchdown. Is that correct?
They had 4th and forever and had the face mask.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy got hurt, and they switched quarterbacks, and they ran the zone, scored, and then they had to get the 2-point conversion. And
my memory is not a recap memory. Why don't you recap the games, Coach Chapman?
Oh, man. So in the freshman game, Team White scored late in the 4th quarter and got a 2-point conversion to tie the game at 14. Scored on the opening possession of overtime after a jet sweep, and then was able to stop a 2-point conversion. The sophomore game was a really good football game that came down to a 4th down play where Team Black just overthrew a corner route in the back side of the end zone and then almost got a gift snap in the end zone for a touchdown to tie it.
Yep.
But it's been a really exciting day. We've seen touchdowns scored in every way possible. Interception returns, punt returns, running plays, 73-yard touchdown passes, things like that. And now we got a punt to open up the second quarter right here for Team White.
Will Bettridge back to kick. And it's going to be a short punt. Oh, that was a nice move. Number 8 right there on the reception for the black team. Ja'Cory Hammond out of Miami Northwestern in Miami. Immediately hit by Julian Simmons out of Heritage in Conyers, Georgia.
What number is Julian?
Julian is number 9.
That's what I thought. Who was also tackled by was that 44 or 34?
Number 34 was also there, yes. Number 34, Daba Fofana out of West Forsyth in Cumming, Georgia.
All right, so here we go.
Williams out in the gun. That line is lopsided.
It is.
And a little fake snap. A little OT right there with both the guard and tackle pulling. But the problem with that is if you don't do it quickly enough, if you've really got somebody coming, you can't get it off. Number 11 right there coming off the backside end. He just tucked in right behind those two guys and made the play.
Exactly what your coach should do, though. If your guy pulls, jump in his hip pocket and follow. And it'll take him right to the football.
It'll take you to the football every time.
It's a good job by him right there.
It was a combination of he and number 7, Fernando Sanch. They're both there.
So I bring up 2nd down and 13 right here.
Williams in the gun. Doubles. Oh.
That's illegal.
Yeah, you can't do that. Number 13 tried to get a jump, but, I imagine it's hard being way out there and not being able to hear anything. I would never know.
Somebody over there is yelling, he cheated.
Yep.
What, Coach, you mean to tell me that they would never let you line up out there?
I've never lined it up any further than 5 feet from the football. Hey, for those of you at home that weren't able to join us for the freshman and sophomore games, you can watch both games on YouTube, as well as the halftime. At halftime, we're going to show some highlights of 2 previous games, so don't leave us when we cut out for just a minute.
So what were you about to tell me we were going to show the halftime show?
Oh, man. Mr. Williams in the gun. Doubles look. Williams rolls to his right, has great protection, fires to number 7 down the sideline.
First down.
Nicely done.
Yard short.
D from Monroe. D. Hendricks from Monroe area, out of Monroe, Georgia. Tackled by number 34, Daba Fofana, out of West Forsyth in Cumming, Georgia.
And that's going to be 12 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 right here. I mean, you know, it's impressive to watch. Team Black has been impressive on offense, Coach.
Yeah, I mean,
yes, true. They've got some for real playmakers over there. They've got some guys that you want to make sure that they get their hands on the football. But the fact that they've got it all, you know, matched up, and they've done, you know, they're running jet zone and, you know, tackle trap. And
to me, the most impressive thing is the timing.
Yeah, it's, you know, I just watched number 1 pull the tackle trap earlier today. It's an impressive thing to watch him.
Timing is what usually takes the longest. All right.
So we're changing the play right here.
Looks like Mr. Williams is changing the play.
He said it's money.
There's a snap. Oh, bad snap. He's still trying to pick it up, and he finally pulls it in. But that's gonna be take that 3rd and 1 and
make it 4th and 8.
That's a bummer. I mean, he had good protection, but you can only fumble around back there so long before, you know, the enemy is upon you.
Trust me, they get upon you much faster than you would have ever imagined just sitting up here watching it.
Yeah, I know anytime I would whiff, my only thought was, sorry, my bad. Fortunately, the position I played, when you mess up, it doesn't typically hurt real bad.
Well,
I know you can't say the same.
No, I like this new punt group right here.
Lil Zarzo?
Well, there's, you know.
Well, I mean.
They've got
4, 5, 6,
8.
7, 8.
They got 8 punters.
Well,
8 on the punt team.
I've seen a lot of amen football in my life. Oh. Okay, yeah, nobody was set. I don't even know they had enough men on the line of scrimmage.
No, they didn't. There was nobody was set, and they had 2 guys in front of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
I know one thing. Coach on the sideline threw the ball back to the official, and the official said, you know what, discretion is the better part of valor right now. I'm not catching this ball when it's 4 degrees outside. I'm not
man. Let that one jam into one of your fingers.
Sitting there like this.
Yeah.
Saying things that, you know, are not legal.
Yeah, not to be your proudest moment, right?
No, it would not be. Not at all.
Zarzo back to kick again. There's the snap.
There it is. Good punt.
Nice kick. Gonna bounce. Oh, what in the world?
That?
What in the world? Hashtag Hotbed World.
I have no idea what I just saw.
Is that number? What number is that?
12.
8?
Oh, man, I can't even see that.
That's number 8.
Number 8, yeah.
That was Alex Bell out of Coral Gables, Miami, Florida.
And Mr. Bell is getting some instruction on the sideline right now. I said, sir?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Why would you do that?
Yeah, Mr. Matu, also known as the Honey Badger.
All right, so we get a stop for Team White. They got a chance to go down here. And
yeah, you score right here, you know, you're back in the game.
And you get the ball to start the second half. And you haven't used all your timeouts this game.
There's a snap. Give off the left side. Oh, good gravy.
And nothing.
And they close quickly.
That's number 1.
Yeah, that ball carried by number 1. Also met by number 1.
That's what I thought.
That's
a whole lot of ones there.
Yeah, that's number 1 for the white team, met by Lawrence Seymour out of Miami Central, Miami Gardens, Florida.
I mean, right now, man, this is to see the amount of people that are getting to touch the football and the amount of people that are making plays on defense. It has that ain't good. False start.
Yep.
False start against Team White.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 16.
Yep.
Maybe it'll bring up 2nd down and 16. We still don't know what they're
Well, they're talking about it. Well, maybe they have a brain freeze.
No,
I know I would stand out there.
They're going to call. They're saying they clap their hands.
Okay. Simulating a snap or snap count, I guess.
Yep. So instead of it being 2nd and 16, it will be 2nd and 6. So
Martinez at quarterback now.
all right. Martinez number 2, Coach?
Yes.
All right.
He is indeed, sir. There's a snap. Oh, good.
Wow.
Ness. That pass completed at number 13 before Mr. Martinez, right as Mr. Martinez was getting obliterated by Ja'Cory Hammond. Jabari Hill on the catch, but there's nowhere for him to go.
Wow.
I'll take that back. That was Chris Gilbert
Wow.
out of Christopher Columbus in Miami.
That's a -5. So 2nd and 6 goes back to 3rd and. No, my bad. That was -3.
3rd and 9 3/4.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
I mean, he got tattooed.
Well, if you're going to do that, your tackle is going to have to eventually, or defensive end is going to have to eventually try to block that, young man from Miami, and he's there again.
There he is.
Both of them.
Yep. That play made by Ja'Cory Hammonds and number 44, Justin Walton. Hammonds flushed him. Walton came through and made the play.
Is Hammond's 11, Coach?
Hammonds is number 8.
I can't tell right now. My eyes are all going nuts.
I got kind of a better view. You got more of a glare than I do right now.
So that's number 8.
Yeah, he's.
Wow.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I watched him loop around number 90.
Yeah.
What's happening is number 90 is trying to turn his body instead of kicking backwards. If he'll kick, this is a common
Just let
problem
him
with
come
offensive
to him.
linemen when they kick slide in pass protection. A lot of times they don't gain width with the depth, and so what happens is you give a short corner
Yep.
to a faster guy, and you got to make him take inside. You have to. There's a snap. And kind of a spinning kick.
That's a really nice job of punting that thing down there.
Yeah, made sure there's no. Uh-oh. I missed the shenanigans in the middle of the field. We got a player down, though.
Wow. That's 44 that's down, isn't it, Coach?
It looks like it. I think that's Tanner Koziol out of Nazareth Academy from Bloomingdale, Illinois.
I think he made the tackle on one of the earlier punts.
He's a big kid.
Yes, he is.
6'5.5", 200 pounds. A long way from home.
Where's he from?
Bloomingdale, Illinois. Nazareth Academy.
Nazareth Academy.
All right, good.
Good deal.
Yeah, I think he might have gotten rocked and his head bounced.
Yep.
We see more concussions from heads bouncing than we do from collision. Well, I'm glad he's coming off under his own power. He looks a little woozy. I'm sure the trainers will check him out, take him through concussion protocol.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
Personal foul on Black.
The blindside block.
That would be my guess. I didn't see it. I was watching the ball being downed.
So from right here, that would make it 1st and 10 from Team Black's own 39-yard line.
Yep. But it was after change of possession.
Yep.
So it should remain Black football.
It is. First down at the 39. I love having the field with the ticks on it so I can count off where the penalties should be.
That's nice, isn't it?
So if I know, then I know if somebody screwed it up, I can yell at it.
Most of the time, ticks are a bad thing.
Yeah, especially in Georgia in the summer.
Where they're everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I walked over and tried to get helmets out of the house one day and had a tick on my foot. I was like, this ain't it.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Williams in the gun. There's a snap. He drops, looks to his left, rolls to his right, finds a receiver. It's going to be incomplete. That pass intended for number 11, Jamon Coleman, out of Waukegan High School in Apopka, Florida. Plays made. Great coverage right there by Daba Fofana out of West Forsyth and Cumming, Georgia. Fofana, all region 2 years in a row.
He looked like, he's got look at them shoes, Coach.
And he's 5'8", 190.
He looks like he has seen the weight room a time or two.
I think so. He looks like no stranger to it. Williams has a bad snap. Ball's on the ground. Scrambles out to his right. Gets rid of it. Oh, man. That's going to be incomplete. It was almost a tremendous catch right there by number 1, Romello Brinson out of Miami Northwestern in Miami, Florida.
As soon as I said something about, the team being perfect, quarterback rating being perfect, then he's thrown back-to-back incompletions.
Had number 13, Jabari Hill in coverage there.
Number 13 was in coverage?
He was. They moved it from safety to corner.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's a pretty impressive cat.
Multi-dimensional.
That's 6 feet tall, 192 pounds, playing corner.
And can run.
He's going to make some coach happy somewhere. Motion. Jet to the left.
They got him.
Good blocks. Stays up. Oh.
First down.
Nice, tough run there by Romello Brinson. Looked like number – who's the corner on that side? Did you see who made the play?
Yeah, 25 maybe.
25, Rodney Williams out of Columbus of Miami.
Everybody from Miami came up here and played in this game?
I think so.
I mean, you expect this out of, the maturity of this game as things get, players get older and get more used to this. But the amount of people that are showing up on the stat sheet making plays in this game is way different than any other previous games.
Right.
I mean, it's the progression you like to see. All right.
Here we go.
Clock is ticking.
Williams in the gun. There's a snap. Looks left, rolls back to his
He's
right.
He's got him. Oh, nice job
Gets
by the
pressured.
safety right there.
Dumps it off. And Romello Brinson gets what he can get, gets the first down, and gets out of bounds.
Brinson again.
Yeah, he and Mr. Williams from Miami Central in Miami seem to have some sort of connection here.
I mean, if you look at this, man, this is impressive. The clock's under, just gotten under 3 minutes.
Yeah, just under 3 minutes left in the half.
He's 9 for 11, Coach.
9 for 11. How many yards?
9 for 11. About 145 yards.
145 yards.
The Vikings, Miami Norland.
I stand corrected. Jaden Williams is from Norland High School. I was told they're the Vikings. That makes sense with the helmet. There's a snap. Quick throw out to the right side. Uh-oh. He cuts back the other way. He's got a chance. Oh, man.
I don't think that's legal what just happened right there.
No. Really nice run.
Pretty sure that that's not legal.
After the catch by D. Hendricks from Monroe area, out of Monroe, Georgia. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that taking out a blocker like that is illegal.
D. Hendricks.
I hope it's for that.
It better be.
That low takeout. Yeah, you can't do that.
D. Hendricks with 15 more. So now Hendricks has 3 targets, 3 catches. He has catches for 31, 12, and 15. Have a pretty good first half, huh?
There's no doubt about that.
So
I'm interested to see what this call is. We can see it right here. You can see on the screen when he cuts back, the quarterback, Williams, goes to try and help block and gets cut.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's dangerous.
The quarterback got cut. No.
Luckily, his cleats didn't stick. They just kind of slipped out from under him. But if his cleats stick right there, that could be catastrophic.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I was sitting in the stands watching that game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my word.
Again, you're going, okay, all right, you had your chance. All right, let's go sit down. You're up. Let somebody else play.
Yep. Is there another quarterback? Because he's played every snap.
I don't see one. Maybe they're hiding one.
Yeah, well, this would be direct snap to somebody the entire second half. We are a wildcat in this joker, buddy.
Oh, man.
Right now, he's thrown 2 TDs.
And it looks like they did call that.
Yeah, they called it.
Good job.
I mean,
it's one thing to do that line of scrimmage. It's a whole other thing in open field.
Touchdown.
Williams drops, rolls right. Oh.
There comes the hold.
Bounced one off the ground. That's going to be a hold.
It is a hold right there.
That's going to back them up. It's going to be 1st and 20. Maybe 23.
I love it when
number 99 making a great effort right there.
He won quick. He won quick and got rewarded for his one-on-one defeat.
Yeah, he got held, and it was pretty obvious as Williams tried to roll. And he skipped one off the ground, pass intended for Romello Brinson. But it's been a great day so far today, Coach Chapman. 2 minutes and change and left in the first half of this third and final game. We've already seen the National Freshman Showcase as well as the National Sophomore Showcase, both great games.
Both of those games came down to basically, the last play and when the last 40 seconds.
Well, in the first game went to overtime.
The second game, they snapped the ball in the end zone with 39 seconds left.
Williams on a give right there, and he's met immediately by Fernando Sanch of Grayson. He almost took the handoff. There was nowhere for him to go. That ball carried by number 22, Rashad Quinn, out of Columbus of Miami.
Mr. Quinn loses 4.
It's not even Mr. Quinn's fault. There was just nowhere to go.
That's what Arthur Blank's been saying, too.
Oh, man, Falcons jokes. Williams in the gun. He drops, rolls right. Fired across the middle. And almost picked right there by Jabari Hill. He got hands on it, just couldn't pull it down. He's a little upset with himself.
So now Jabari Hill's got 3 tackles, a tackle for a loss, 2 pass breakups. It's easy for me to say.
Yeah, a receiver breakup, and he about killed that kill in the jet.
He had a receiver breakup. That is true.
Because he dropped the hammer, buddy.
It's 3rd down and Lithia Springs right here.
Yeah, it's a little ways away.
So
All right, well.
I mean, if it was just me right here, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm at the present time, I'm finding number one.
Take a shot at the end zone. They got Hill on top of him, though. And they bring him inside. Nice play right there made by number 20, Devin West from Miami Central and Pembroke Pines. But, I think that might have taken him out of field goal range.
I would have taken the timeout. I'd be throwing
White takes the timeout.
Thrown that to the end zone.
I mean, you've had pretty good protection most of the day. Why not go ahead and take a shot? But you got to be careful throwing the ball down the middle of the field late like that, late and high. If you're going to miss in the middle, let's miss low. That's a rule, right?
Yeah. Miss low, that way you don't get a tip and interception. You don't get your receiver killed.
Yeah, it's a good way to not make friends.
You were right about that. Absolutely right about that. Throw that thing, get it up, elevate somebody, and watch them just come and stare at you like, what is your problem?
We've seen some people get tattooed today.
We have.
I mean, even that big old tight end, Vardalis. I mean, he's a big kid.
He got blasted.
Indeed. Now he was able to hop up and walk away from it.
He
which,
did.
That's kind of the thing. Everybody today, we've been really fortunate, has been able to just kind of get up and walk away from these big hits.
So are we really fixing to kick a 47-yard field goal right here? I like
Zarzo
this.
is out there. Uh-oh.
We're going to kick a 47-yard field goal right here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm watching snaps on the sideline, and I just saw one.
I saw it.
Get bowled back there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Snap, hold, kick is being returned. And he's coming around the left side. Yeah, somebody's helmet just flew off. And that was number 34 that brought that one out.
It was.
Daba Fafana.
And I can tell you the penalty is either going to be a block in the back or a blindside block.
Yep,
and it's going to be on number 13.
Because when helmets go flying, well, number 13, was that Jabari Hill?
It was. I saw the whole thing.
Well, that's one of those things that in the olden days where you could drop somebody off that was counting their change around the pile. Let's see right here.
I mean, that's a block in.
Yeah, that's a straight up hit in the back. That's what that was. That wasn't an oops. He was already got two guys on him. And he's like, yeah, I'll finish him off. I understand, though. I get it. It's hard. The turned back is very tempting. Hey, for those of you that weren't able to join us for the first two games, you can watch the two previous games, the freshman and sophomore games, on YouTube, and stay with us for halftime for highlights from those games.
Now, what do you do right here, Coach? Do you take a knee and go to half? 37 seconds.
Right here with my snap situation, absolutely.
I am going to the halftime, and I'm going to –
I just watched the center bowl one back over here.
Yeah.
And now you're backed up. Thank goodness you held him, but now you're backed up at your own 9-yard line. We're going to go talk about it. We're going to go talk about it. That's Martinez in the gun. There's a snap. He slings it out to the right side and gets it to number 1. He's brought down quickly.
Wow.
By number 1, who also made the play, Lawrence Seymour. Big man on the move. And I would absolutely not snap this ball again.
So they lost 6 on that.
And they snapped it again. Uh-oh. That ball number 1. Nice big gain.
Gain of 12 right there, Coach.
Lost his hand warmer.
Yeah, could be worse. There are other
Brought
things.
down by look like number 6. Joel Felder. And so at the end of 2, Black 16, White nothing. Stay tuned for the halftime highlights of the first 2 games. We'll be right back. Welcome back to beautiful Atlanta, Georgia, here at McEachern High School. We're here for the 2020 Football Hotbed National Junior Showcase. Hashtag Hotbed World.
And it is today, Coach. It has been all day.
Had two really good games, two really close games with the freshman and sophomore games.
I mean, you couldn't ask for much more for us. We get to come up here and sit and call these games. So just getting to sit here and watch these games, you know, and things like that. You know, we were very lucky today to get to see two games that were decided in the last 40 seconds or in overtime. So
it's been a really good day. It's been a great event. I know the kids have, outside of the games, kids have had opportunities to go to Auburn on Friday, and then University of Tennessee on Saturday, and then Georgia Tech on Sunday. And especially for these juniors, it's such an important time right now to get identified. If you're not on somebody's board already, if you're not on somebody's radar as a 2021, this is prime time. Now through the spring is going to really be the time where everybody kind of gets identified. Now that doesn't mean if you're not identified before next year that it's a big deal. I mean, it's just very helpful with events like this that promote recruiting, because not only does it help the athlete, it helps the family and the coach.
I mean, you just understand that there's not a guy out here that's playing in this game just because they, woke up and said, you know what, I think playing in a football game, in the middle of January when it's 35 degrees outside and a 20-mile-an-hour wind is going to be fun. They're doing this with the idea of putting something on film so that they get recognized. This is a recognition instrument for them. They're going to Auburn, they're going to Tennessee, they're going to Georgia Tech. The year before they went to South Carolina as well. All of these things happen for a reason, and that reason is that they're trying to play football at the next level, and they're giving themselves every opportunity and every chance to be successful in that endeavor.
There's no doubt about that. It's been a great day. Right now the black team's leading 16-0, but we've seen a lot bigger deficits overcome. There we go. Let's see if I can get my brain working.
Well, you had a 23-point deficit overcome one time.
Yeah. Right after I said this game is over, it went to overtime. Right after I said that. So I've kind of learned my lesson, because I think it was like 4 overtimes or something ridiculous. But we're looking for White to stage a comeback here, and they've definitely got the kids to do it.
They were close a couple of times in the first half.
It seems like every time it's like one thing's wrong, and it's hard. That happens sometimes with a team that's been together for months, much less a team that's been together for a couple days.
I was wondering what reason why we weren't playing, and I just looked up, and the referees weren't on the field.
No, they're cold. I think they asked for a raise before they came back outside.
And they said there will be no flags. And you better not throw the ball.
Yeah. I know it's been I don't know if it's the same crew for all 3 games, but they got to be cold.
Yeah, that would be a brutal assignment.
Zarzo out to kick.
I'm looking for hijinks on the kickoff return right here.
Just a little razzle-dazzle.
Yep.
There's the kick. Nice, deep kick. Going to be fielded at about the 5-yard line. And there it is. And there it goes. He's able to scoop it up. That ball passed off to number 34, Daba Fofana. And he mishandled it, looked like there. But, again, that's one of those things, as a coach, as a former coach, that I would have done – we'd have run that 800 times in practice before I thought about using it in a game.
Yep.
But you don't have that opportunity. Your preparedness is limited, and, White's obviously trying to jumpstart their offense. A big return helps.
I can tell you when we played in our All-Star game this year, we ran a reverse throwback to the quarterback.
I saw that one.
And we ran it 5 times in practice, and we didn't complete it one time. And somebody asked me if we were going to run it. I was like, oh, definitely. We're running it. I'm not getting fired if it doesn't work.
Morrell back in the gun. Empty set.
Offsides.
Yep. He's got a free play. Oh.
Nice catch by number 11 right there.
Nice catch by 11. Good tackle by 6. Catch by number 11. Brought down by number 6, Joel Felder of Boyd Anderson in North Lauderdale. Good play to start the game.
Number 6 right there, you know, he's showing up. He showed up at the end of the first half pretty well. You know,
he's doing a good job coming up.
He threw that number 11.
He did. Trips out to the right, to the wide side of the field. Morrell drops. Comes to the left for single coverage, but throws the ball inside. That's going to be picked. That's going to be picked. Number 28. No, that's 26. Scotty Randolph from Clark Central in Athens, Georgia. Offered the other player the ball.
He did.
I think maybe he had lost that.
Yeah, that probably isn't something you should do.
You know, but it's one of those things. And the thing is the way the other kid acted. I think that they probably buddied up at this point.
Yeah,
hanging out. You know, and if there's anybody you want to rib, it's definitely your friends.
Oh yeah, if there's somebody you want to make, you know, if you can get in there and make fun of somebody.
Yeah, and your friends are the people you make fun of the most. It's kind of athletic culture. You know, that's a lot of people don't understand that, but that's one of those things.
I mean, they're throwing hand warmers at each other out there on the field now. This is funny.
All right, Williams back out. Trips to his left. Black with the ball again. He rolls left, throws it, receiver wide open.
That number 7.
It was number 7. That's D. Hendricks from Monroe area.
12 more for Hendricks on his 5th target of the game.
He's ridden down by number 11. He's going to bring up first down. Ball at the 31-yard line. Heading in. And the thing is if Black scores a touchdown right here, it becomes, or even kicks a field goal, it becomes very complicated.
Yeah. Yep.
Because right now it's still just a 2-possession lead.
The bad part about it is that, you know, Team White hasn't even shown that they, you know,
can move the ball yet
at all. You know,
like I said, it's like each time one thing is going wrong.
Yep.
It's not the same thing every time. Williams gets it out to Brenson. Sorry, not Brenson. Brenson. But that's going to be for a loss.
I mean, that was a great play by number 9 right there. He exploded out of the secondary.
Number 9, Julian Simmons, came up and made the play. Julian out of Heritage here in Conyers, Georgia.
Conyers, huh?
Yes, sir. Used to work out there.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Rockdale County High School.
Yeah. I used to work out there. It was called construction.
Well, I'm too old and broke down for construction, so. All right.
We hadn't seen number 2 touch the ball here in a little while.
Doubles. There's snap. Williams drops. Looks to his left. Rolls right. Fires. Down.
Touchdown.
Oh, off his helmet. It went off his helmet. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
I got news for you.
Yeah, his feelings are hurt right now. That's Jamon Coleman out of Waukeva, and from Apopka, Florida. Yeah, that. His feelings are hurt. I know mine would be.
Yeah, he was.
Here we go.
He did a good job of moving away from the pressure.
Good job getting open. And just right off his face mask.
Yep.
Jeez Louise.
They do a thing where they fake the screen on the outside over there. And he cut up the seam and then ran away from the safety.
I mean, it's well designed.
Oh, hey, I can tell you one thing. Not only is it well designed, but he's really fast.
Oh, yeah.
I watched him run that thing. I was like, wow.
Well, it's funny because I know a lot of these places that we're talking about. I'm familiar with a lot of these names.
All right.
There's a snap. Quick throw out to the left side. Got the edge and going to get a little bit out of it. Nice play. Caught by number 2, Omari Stewart, out of Miami Norland. Brought down. Was that? His jersey's rolled up now. I can't see it. Still going right here. It's 4th and what is that? 4th and 6?
Yeah.
So 4th and 6 from the 28-yard line.
Yep.
This could be a big stand right here.
Oh, they're kicking a field goal.
Zarzo out. Do you have to kick because there's no rush?
Yes, sir.
So what is this? Let's see, 45-yard field goal.
Well, he just tried a 47.
So Zarzo out again. It's a pretty good thump right here. Zarzo out of Miami Northwestern. Everybody trying not to get too cold right now.
I think it's funny to watch everybody run out there with their hands
in your pants right there, trying to stay warm. There's a snap, the hold. The kick is up.
Chance.
And it's good.
Sir.
Man. And right there, Zarzo makes it a 3-possession game.
45-yard field goal right there. Pushes the lead to 19-0.
Yep. And, again, with each possession distanced, it becomes more and more difficult for the white team to recover. Certainly not impossible.
Our PA announcer just informed us that it's 34 degrees here.
It's 34 degrees, and the sun will be going down soon, and that's going to change in a hurry.
Well, it's not only 34 degrees, but there's no sun on the field now.
No sun on the field, and we see the flags whipping around.
And there's a wind tunnel blowing through the stadium right now.
Yeah, it's because of the way the school sits with trees on one side and then the stadium
Ooh, buddy.
on one. It's pretty rough.
7-on-7 here to go in the third quarter, 19-0.
It's been a great day here at the Hotbed football Hotbed National Showcase for freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. It's been a really good day. Enjoyed the first 2 games. For those of you that weren't able to join us for the first 2 games, they're available on YouTube.
And there's something that you should go and take a look. If you like football, they're good games.
Oh, yeah, without doubt.
You'll have some people on those games that you'll be seeing on TV here in 3 or 4 years.
Playing on Saturdays.
Well, the way college football is now, they can play on just about any day of the week. Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
I won't lie, I like that.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about it.
All right. Zarzo, the kick right there. And
Turn it out. Cut it.
Cuts back to the center of the field.
Hello.
Nice run right there by number 7. That's Davis Mallinger from Vieira in Palm Bay, Florida. Brought down by number 8.
There it is. Well,
that's
that one,
Ja'Cory
Coach.
Hammonds out of Miami Northwestern.
It's a little bit easier to see the numbers now that the sun's down.
It really is.
Or unless they roll their jersey up, then that's impossible.
Yeah, somebody on the white team has their jersey tucked under their pads, and I can't see anything.
Number 2 back in at quarterback for the white team.
Martinez in at quarterback. Martinez out of Miramar, from Miramar, Florida. Doubles look. Martinez drops. Gets pressure.
That was a
has
really
to
nice
get rid
throw.
of it. Got pressure pretty early right there from Justin Walton. That pass intended for number 15, Brandon Chapman. Out of Chaminade, Madonna in Coral Springs, Florida. Brandon, 5'9", 156 pounds.
He ran a really good route. Stumbled coming out of the break right there. If he doesn't stumble, he catches that. That was a really nice throw.
Well,
really good timing.
He runs a 4.6 140. He's pretty quick.
I mean, right now this has got to be down the seam.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's got to be down the seam. It's got to be the top of it. Well, they're coming off this side.
Yeah.
You can see
Martinez
the
lets it fly on a little slant action.
There you go. First down.
Pass caught right there by number 10, Jaden Higgins. Jaden out of Westminster in Miami, 6'4", 170 pounds. Jaden had 550 yards last year on 33 catches.
And today he has 11 and a first down.
And White on the move.
And that's the first down passing of the day for them.
Jeez. Uh-oh. Somebody started early somewhere.
And somebody cheated.
Yeah. There's the flag. Oh, they're going to call a false start.
Yeah.
See, this is what I was talking about. It's
every time.
Every single time. White ends up in some sort of hole because somebody missed, somebody went the wrong way, somebody dropped, somebody did something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that, that's a hard thing to put together. And if you've ever been part of a team that's struggling like this, where you got 10 guys doing what they need to do, and one guy, and it's never the same guy 2 plays in a row, it's hard to fix.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt about that.
Martinez drops. Pretty good pocket right there. Hangs it
Almost.
up. And pass intended for number 83. But number 26 is there. Scotty Randolph out of Clark Central. So I think he's got to throw that ball earlier, just because it's not getting far enough. If he lets go of that earlier, I think it's there, don't you?
Yeah. Well, it's always like we talk about kids want to throw the ball 45 yards down the field instead of throwing the ball, at that 15-yard down the field. Nobody says that you have to throw it like that. Uh-oh.
Oh, man. That pass should have been picked off right there by number 25, Harrison Duncan out of Roswell, in Roswell, Georgia. Yeah, that was about to be headed the other way. But he lost the handle on that.
Yeah, if he picks that off, we flip the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's giving us his push-ups.
3rd and 15 right here.
This is one of those you got to get half of this back.
Yeah, because you're going for it on 4th down.
Oh, yeah,
right?
you just got to get half because you're not going to punt. I mean, you're past punting. You're down 3 possessions with 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. You may not get 3 more
they
possessions.
They just put number 1 in the pass rush right here.
Martinez, there's a snap.
That was a really good job of protection right there.
Ball caught by number 10. That's Jaden Higgins. He's brought down by, looks like, number 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Kai Robichaux over there at the cornerback spot.
Man, that team's got so many playmakers that we hadn't heard Kai Robichaux's name in a long time. He dominated the early going.
Kai Robichaux from Glenwood in Ellerslie, Georgia.
4th down right here. Clock ticks under 5 minutes right here.
Bad snap. Martinez is trying to get on.
I know. You're getting a reflection out of my time.
And again, I go back to something going wrong pretty much. And this is one of those things where, the score doesn't show it right now, but these are 2 really evenly matched teams. But this is what happens sometimes when, teams have things go wrong for them early.
Yeah,
Sometimes I've heard people call it quicksand.
Yeah, you can't get out of it.
The harder you try, the deeper you go. I've been in situations like this, and I call this the wheels coming off. Because it's like no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, what you change, things just aren't working.
I've been through a whole football season like that.
Unfortunately, I have as well, more than one. Like I said, you coach long enough, either you're living a charmed life or you'll have a bad season like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody's going to have a bad season. If you don't, you should probably –
Williams fires down the middle. Just out of the reach of number 2, Omari Stewart.
Trying to go to Stewart to get him the player of the game stuff.
Stewart had two defenders in tow. And he had a step, but only a step. And he just couldn't find an extra gear to track that one down. I don't care which side of the field you're on right now, I'm starting to think run clock run. Yeah.
We're starting to get some confirmation from the booth too.
Yeah.
Now, I can tell you this much: on the other sideline over there, I don't care if they're winning or not; they're freezing.
Right, and it's Williams rolls.
Screen.
Little screen action, smart move. Smart move by Williams to just throw it in the dirt. And not worry about it. That was really wise. You're up by 3 scores. Don't throw it into traffic. Don't put the ball in peril. That's a very mature move by the quarterback.
I agree. That's one of those things that they teach you early on. The first thing they said was don't be like Chapman and throw the interception to the 3 technique. If it's not there, throw it into the ground.
I actually had a 1 technique, pick off a screen pass and go 50 yards with it one time. And he almost killed the quarterback who tried to tackle him. I'm pretty sure I saw him explode.
Nothing could stop him from getting to the end zone in his appointed duty.
Williams drops, looks to his left, evades the rush, scrambles to his left again.
No way.
And turns it up and is going to get out of bounds for something positive right there.
See if he's alive.
He's going to be run out by number 54,
yes,
Ike
is.
Collins, out of Dwyer from Palm Beach Gardens in Florida. It's funny, I look at this list, and I've either been to or lived, or my parents have lived most of these places in Florida.
54, really nice job of closing that off, and I guess getting to him before he got out of bounds right here. And that would be close enough, I guess, in a 19-0 game for them to not worry about it.
Right. This is a tie ball game. That's a penalty.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't think he was trying to destroy him. I think he was trying to make sure he went out of bounds.
No, I agree. I understand that completely.
Zarzo out to kick.
It
looks like Hill back deep for White.
He is standing on the goal line, Coach.
And there's the kick.
It's a perfect kick.
Oh, that's really good.
It's
going to be down at the 2-yard line.
Yep.
And so now an offense that's already struggling gets to stand in its own end zone to take snaps.
Ooh.
And they've had trouble with the snap. They gave up a safety earlier today with a snap over the head.
Yeah.
Let's see.
When that safety means we've seen just about every conceivable way of scoring.
They changed centers, and they put number 64 at center. And looks like well, I said that. Nope. Okay. My bad. They threw him the ball, and I thought they were moving him to center from guard. But number 44 still at center.
Yep.
And it is a hard spot to play. Because it's one of those deals where if you make a mistake, everybody knows.
Earlier in the game, when everybody was on the other sideline, they were standing up next to the coaches. Look at them now.
Yeah, all huddled up.
It is cold on that side, buddy. I can assure you.
Morrell takes a snap.
That is another safety.
It's a safety.
What number? What number was that?
Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's the kid jogging off right here in the silver helmet. Can you see that?
I'm going to look
Let's see.
here. I think it was
Number 44.
I think it was 93. What it looked like on our replay.
Number 93. It's okay. Yeah. He knows what he did.
Okay.
It was a really nice play, and that would have been my worry.
Yeah.
I think I might have gotten under center and tried to quarterback sneak that one out just to get a little breathing room, at least where I'm not handing off in the end zone.
Put 2 tight ends in there, 2 backs in the backfield, single up my fastest guy, and throw a go route.
Whatever. I don't think I'd have tried to hand that ball off out of the gun, but, it's easy for me to sit up here and say all that.
But, Coach, I'm pretty sure you're right.
If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a wonderful Christmas.
There
you know
it
what I'm
is.
saying?
So, now it's 21-0 the unconventional way.
Indeed, but
I haven't seen too many games ever with 2 safeties.
The good news for the white teams is still just a 3-possession lead. So if you're going to give up points,
at least 2. You
Yeah,
can't give any up on right here.
And you might be better off like this. I've seen teams actually take a safety when they're pinned back like that.
And then onside kick for. Ooh, look at the wind blow that thing.
Yeah, that ball's not going.
Oh, look at this.
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
Ball caught sort of by number 7, D. Hendricks from Monroe area in Monroe, Georgia.
I can guarantee you diving on that turf right there was not what he wanted to do.
But you got to get on the ball.
The clock ticks under 1 minute right here, third quarter.
Robichaux is from Ellerslie. You ever been to Ellerslie?
I have not.
There's a little place down there called Elizabeth, and it's a old converted house, and they cook everything to order.
All right.
It is unbelievable.
And the name of the restaurant is Elizabeth?
Yep, Elizabeth. And the only dessert they serve is moon pies. You can get an RC cola and a moon pie. All they have is RC drinks.
That's it?
That's it. That's South Carolina? No, sir. That's Ellerslie, Georgia. It's down past Columbus.
That would be closer to the Alabama line if it's down past Columbus.
Well, yeah, but it's in the sticks.
I have been many places down there, most notably Cuthbert.
Yeah, that's a fun place.
And Andrew College.
There's a snap.
Oh, new quarterback.
Little Wildcat action right there.
It was.
That's D. Hendricks on the carry.
D. Hendricks is having a
from
day.
Monroe area.
Gain of 3.
And so at the end of 3, black 21, white nothing.
Rover said hut.
Oh, that's one of my favorite scenes.
Yep.
For those of you that missed the first 2 games, you can watch them both on YouTube. We'd like to thank everybody for joining us here today for the 2020 Football Hotbed National Showcase. We saw freshmen, sophomores, and juniors today. This is being the junior game. Hashtag Hotbed World.
And then, Coach, right now, I know all these guys, especially the guys on the white team, are disappointed with how this has gone today. But the fact that they're getting to play right out here, and getting a start on their senior season and putting it on film, there's some guys on this field that can absolutely play. There is zero chance that, that they won't be playing at the next level. I mean, there's guys with, supreme elite takeoff coming off the ball.
Well, and you're getting really good quality reps, and even if it's not like you want, against really solid competition, it's you can't argue with how important this is for these guys. And as a coach, I'm excited about people being here.
Exactly. I mean, my guys gotten a chance. They're getting themselves mentally prepared for what their senior season is going to be. And make no mistake about it. We tell our kids, and I think we do a really good job of telling our kids how senior year is going to be. And here's the give. And there's the tackle.
Nice tough run right there by number 22, Rashad Quinn. Rashad out of Columbus of Miami.
Quinn picks up 2.
Met first by number 54, Ike Collins, out of Dwyer from Palm Beach Gardens.
But like we were talking about, Coach, we put it out on the plate for them, really early. And we try to get them prepared for what's going to happen.
Well, the thing is you got to really, football is here and gone, and then it's February and it's National Signing Day, and all this stuff happens really quickly.
It is.
You think you have all this time, and you just don't.
That's the biggest misnomer in the history of the world.
There's a snap. Give off the left side. Looks like a ball carried by number 20.
Yep.
Shaheem Taylor.
It's 2 yards for Shaheem.
Out of Plantation, from Plantation, Florida. Brought down by number 7, Fernando Sanch out of Grayson.
Fernando's had a good day.
Yeah, he has.
Not to jump the gun, you have any ideas on your players?
I was just thinking the same thing when we should start talking about it.
Yeah, I think in Team Black you've got, for the offense, you got QB, 2, and 7.
Well, give me the QB numbers.
Right now?
Yeah.
15 for 21, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Should have had 3. Ball hit the kid in the face mask.
Yeah.
And 217 yards. And then you got 3 receptions on 4 targets with 3 touchdowns, or with 3 first downs, and 94 yards for 2. And then
Zarzo with a high spinning kick. And
see if anybody picks this thing up.
And the ball gets picked up at the last second.
It's because they was touched.
Yeah, that's one of those where you don't want to look skyward.
Nope.
It's a good way to get it rocked, but
Yep. And then I think,
you got to find that football.
Team White, you got I don't know, man. I can't.
The sun's going down. It's getting a little cooler
I
outside.
would say 13 on defense.
13. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I really
For the
don't,
white team, 13 on defense.
I really don't know an offensive player.
On offense, that's kind of tough.
Really tough.
Nobody's had a ton of production today.
No, not really.
Morrell in the gun, trips out to his right side. There's snap. He drops. Quick throw out to his left. Just kind of hangs it out there, though. Threw that one off his back foot. Pass intended for number 7.
That's number 44 again.
Davis Mellinger. And that's going to be a pressure. And he's my vote for defense for the black team. Who else do you have?
I have 44, and I have 93, so I would take 44.
Yep. And offensively, we haven't given it to a quarterback all day.
We haven't? That's right, we haven't.
I think that Jaden Williams has played really well.
I think he has too. Played within his, self. Nice throw right here.
More. See, that's what I'm talking about. Every time they get something going.
That was a really nice throw.
Pass intended again for Davis Mallinger from Vera, Palm Bay, Florida. Morrell, the quarterback, out of Lake Nona in Orlando. Just having a tough day, and this is a lesson as well. You're going to have days where things just go to crap. I mean, it happens.
I like how you put that, because that's exactly what this feels like. If you've ever been a part of something like this where it just gets turned on you on your head, you don't want to be you don't want to even think about it. And there he is, and there he comes again.
Here he comes. Run, buddy, run.
I mean, goodness Lord, man. He beat the snap.
Yeah, that was Walton pressuring right there. Pass intended for number 83. Morrell running for his life there. Because I would imagine as a quarterback, you could probably affirm this, but the worst thing about losing is getting obliterated when you're already losing.
Is that you're still trying to throw the ball.
4th and 10 for White. This is kind of their last chance.
Yeah, and you know what's frustrating right here.
Without a score here, it kind of becomes mathematically impossible.
And it's right now just about it. And I'm not trying to be rude, but you're dealing with situation right now. Their speed of Team Black from the edge at the backer position, secondary, playmaking ability, and the fact that, they really only have one quarterback. So whether you like it or not, that's an advantage in this because he takes every rep.
Yep.
I mean, and once he takes every rep, guess what happens? He takes all the reps. He gets himself into a rhythm. He doesn't worry about how many plays I'm going to get before somebody else comes in and gets me, blah, 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 blah.
So he takes what you give him.
Yep, and he just plays. He feels no extra stress to produce in 3 or 4 plays.
Morrell flush to his right.
Nice catch.
Caught by 83. He's got a chance. Nice play right there by number 6, Joel Felder.
Man, that was a great catch right there by number 83.
Did Morrell get hit late?
He did. He certainly did. 17-yard gain right there and a first down. You can see it. Everything about that, he's rolling, and you can see it just about to take place. You know that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. And as a quarterback, I'm telling you, it hurts.
Adam Martinez in at quarterback. Adam Martinez from Miramar, in Miramar, Florida. Okay.
First down right here. Ball is at the 25. Team White on the verge of the red zone for
the cusp of the red zone.
Verge.
Edge. There's a snap. Martinez drops. Looks out to his right.
And guess what?
Oh. No.
Uh-oh. He has dropped it off to the tackle.
Yeah. I like it. There you go, big fella. Get in the end zone. Yeah, that was one of those deals where he was just trying to get rid of it. And, the linemen don't always know not to catch it. It's kind of an automatic reaction.
And that is, first of all, it's going to be a loss of down. Second of all, it's going to be a penalty. And third, you're going to get a sack out of that.
I can actually remember getting yelled at because the quarterback hit me in the head with a ball. I went out on the screen, he hit me in the head with a ball, and they yelled at me. And I was like, oh, okay.
I wonder who that quarterback was.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't appreciate it, though.
Oh, man, you're killing me. We had this in the state championship game a couple years ago. Richie threw it to George, and we ended up getting penalized forever. It went from 1st and 10 to.
He caught that ball like he was on a drag. He was like, see ya. It's like, man, what are you doing?
And then the fact that they didn't know how to assess the penalty, and we got like double penalized. I was like, what? This is not right.
Martinez kind of backed up now. Still first down, though. Doubles look. Martinez takes snap, drops, looks to his left.
Again.
Oh. And met quickly. Looked like number 10, Colin Goodlow, linebacker out of Hiram from Powder Springs. Powder Springs obviously being basically where we are. So I'm sure he feels right at home in this area.
I mean, yeah, I can see that. I mean, every time now you're rotating quarterbacks because you know that they've got their ears pinned back and here they come.
Well, it'd be a great time for a screen if you could pull it off. But it's almost like you need to run outside screen as opposed to an inside screen.
Yes, definitely.
And there it is. Ball caught by number 8. He's able to stay in bounds.
Nice tackle right there.
Great job right there. Pass complete to number 8, Alex Bell out of Coral Gables from Miami, Florida. Brought down again by Colin Goodlow from Hiram.
Who did he throw that to, number 8?
Number 8, Alex Bell out of Coral Gables.
Nice gain right there, too, man.
Yeah, you get some of that back. They need to get about half of it. You need about 10 more. Morrell drops, but there's a flag down. They're going to call false start.
Offsides is what he's – we're going to get offsides. They're going to get a little bit closer.
Is that the call?
And that's what he just said. I got the double hands on hips down here.
All right. See lots of pointing going on, so.
Yeah. That is true. There's lots of pointing.
All right.
At the next play, we'll be under 4 minutes in the game, Coach. You want to go ahead and formally announce this?
Yeah, I think we probably can. Morrell in the gun, trips out to his left. There's a snap. He drops.
Oh, my word.
Throws it out to the right. Oh.
Ooh.
I mean, that was pretty well placed.
It was.
You know, kind of that's how the fade's supposed to be thrown. Either your guy catches it or nobody catches it.
Every time I look down there and see that drone, I'm thinking we're being taken over.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, white team.
I'm going to say number 13 on defense.
Jabari Hill.
And number 83.
Jabari Hill is out of, Jabari Hill is out of Atlantic in Delray Beach, Florida.
All right.
And then
number 83.
Number 83.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the black team, I think we said for offense, the quarterback, Jaden Williams.
Yes.
Out of Norland in Miami.
He was, 16 for 21 for 217 and 2 touchdowns.
And then defensively.
Number 44.
Number 44, Justin Walton, linebacker from Dutchtown in McDonough, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
It's been a great day here at the 2020 Football Hotbed National Showcase. #Hotbed World. We've really enjoyed being here. For those of you that weren't able to catch the games, they'll all be available on YouTube. And for those of you that would like to be in a game like this, it's very important that you get identified and get exposure.
I agree. One of the best things that you can do, especially, there are guys that have played in this game 2, 3, 4, I won't say 4 times, but they did play in a middle school game.
Right.
And so, they've done this. They've set about to do this. I mean, there are guys that have played in this game, every year that they've had it, that they've been able to play in it. And so that's one of those things where you got to seriously consider that. You know,
Morrell.
that's not legal.
No, he threw the ball forward.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
And
Yes. I mean,
it's all right. It would have been a turnover on downs anyway. Uh-oh.
man, that was quite frankly one of the most.
Yeah, but for that pass to work, that first pass has to be backwards.
And it was not. And they tried the old double pass, but
Yeah, pass.
that was not going to accomplish much right there.
So we have officially reached the run clock run stage of the football game.
I'm not going to say that we haven't already officially reached it 10 minutes ago.
Because this is, and what I mean by that is it doesn't matter which side of the field you're on. Your only thought is run clock run.
Yes, because somewhere there's a hot meal, and you want it.
There's no doubt about that.
I can assure you, coming off that sideline about 5 years ago, and I got to the car and I couldn't get into my car because it was one of those push button sensor things, and the sensor was so cold it wouldn't open the door. I was frustrated. Boy.
Yeah, that's always the best when like your fingers and toes don't work anymore. And
Well, you're just talking about every day now. All right. 1st and 10 right here for Team Black. Ball's at the 45.
give off the right side. That ball carried by number 5, Kai Robichaux. Kai, 6 foot, 208 pounds. Kai's from Glenwood in Ellerslie, Georgia.
Does it say what high school he goes to?
Glenwood.
Glenwood High School?
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting there thinking if, I don't really know where that's at. But at 6 foot, 208 pounds.
There are a lot of physical specimens out here on this field.
Yes, sir, Coach.
There's the give again at Robichaux. He's around the right side, runs through a couple tackles.
Nice run right there by Robichaux. Pick up about 14 and a first down.
Going to finally be brought down.
And the clock is going to run under 1 minute. Team Black 21. Team White, nothing.
A good pursuit right there by number 54 for White, Ike Collins out of Dwyer, Palm Beach Gardens. Good hustle play, get downfield and make a play.
First and 10, it'll be interesting to see if they even try to run a play right here and if they'll let them get away with running the clock all the way out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anybody calling them for it.
I would hope not, but I have seen some
I think
things.
I think they're going to run a play anyway. It's probably going to be the final play of the game. Low snap, quarterback drops, is able to evade the rush, and eventually run out of bounds by number 11. And so that's going to wrap us up. That's going to do it for the 2020 Football Hotbed National Showcase. Hashtag Hotbed World. Adam Collins and Craig Chapman here from the Score 58 Network. Well, that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time.